Yo, what's up, guys? So it is August 14th, 2026. Trading on NASDAQ minis, and here is how I made $744 this morning at 10:03 a.m. So, coming into the day, because I don't have replay mode. Let me check if I have replay mode. No, I don't. So, coming into the day, me personally, I was bullish coming into today. Because as you can see on the 4 hour days, what the fuck? 4 hour time frame, my main draw on liquidity was this 1 hour with intermediate highs, but then we also had buy side liquidity and relative equal highs above. So I felt like price could reach the 1 hour uh, fair value gap with the intermediate high. But anyways, coming to the day, I was bullish because we were disrespected this whole leg of bearish PD arrays right here. We respected this bullish PD array right there, creating lots of bullish PD arrays and not really creating any bullish PD array or bearish, sorry, PD arrays. Same on the 1 hour, disrespecting these bullish PD or bearish PD arrays, sorry. Respecting some bullish ones, respecting this one. We're creating a lot of bullish PDRs, is what I'm trying to say. We've been respecting them. Okay? Same on the 30 minute. So, coming into market open, definitely bullish on the day. Even though we did have London lows and Asia lows, I felt that because ES, we were at all-time lows, not hoes. I wish I had all-time lows, but we don't. Anyways, but on ES, what I was thinking was because we dumped and then we started pumping and now we're just consolidating, I felt like price is gonna go lower, then we can get the inversion to then go higher back to all-time highs, which did not end up happening. Just kind of sad. Really wanted, but we still took the trade today. We still won. But anyways, we were just accumulating basically all of Asia session last night and London session. But anyways, coming into the day, I'm bullish. So what is the first thing I wanted to see happen? What I wanted to see happen was price 9:30 here. We had some pre-market accumulation, then we started manipulating and we accumulated again on the 1 minute time frame, creating low resistance liquidity here. So I felt like, okay, 9:30 is going to open up. This thing is going to go down inside of this 30 minute or this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Then from there, because I was thinking that also because I wanted ES, where's 9:30 on ES? Right here, and did one of those things. It came down inside of this 30 minute gap here. But on MQ, it didn't do the same. So there was no true manipulation. Okay? So I was just waiting a little longer to see this dump down or coincide this 30 minute. So then that happened. So I couldn't take a trade right at 9:30, but there was a potential to take a trade at 9:33. I can't show you guys here, but when price hit this 30 minute fair value gap, since I don't have premium on paper trade or on trading view, I went to Tradeovate. There's like a 15 second or not a 15 second, a 30 second um fair value gap that had the chance to get inverse, which ended up not getting inverse. So this thing just kept going down, and there was no chance for me to take any continuations because, oh my god, because there was no fair value gap for it to be retraced into. So after that happened, on paper trading, I took a trade because I didn't know I was on paper trading. I thought I was, yeah, in my room, recording a video. This motherfucker. Anyways, I took a trade on paper trading. Let me show you. Paper trading. I ended up taking this trade here. I entered here and I was trying to go long. Because here's what happened. I thought, okay, price is going to end. We tapped down inside of this 1 hour and 15 minute gap. So now what I wanted to do was price to inverse this 1 minute but then I realized there's 3 minute and 5. There's this 5 minute gap here, so I just pre-fired it more quickly, and I took like this 1 minute inversion right here after it closed. Oh, why didn't I enter on this one? I did enter on this one, and then price came down, filled me in on the next candle. Never mind. So then price started moving up a bit. I was like, it was good, but then I went to break even, and then price came, hit break even, and I was done on that trade. I feel like I probably shouldn't have taken that trade, because me personally, when I like to take reversal trades, or if trend is going one way and I'm trying to take a reversal trend, I like to see an IMS sweep or a stop hunt happen. So with CISD, especially with change in state of delivery, but obviously there's no change in state of delivery here because the candle closure has to close above these candles here. So that was bad. That was bad entry. But anyways, we got a better entry on the what do you call this? The prop firm account or the eval account. So here's why I took this trade on the eval. What happened was price was like it created some low resistance liquidity up here. I did not mark it out. I don't know why. The low resistance was on like 32nd on Tradeovate and a little bit over here. So what happened was price created this 5 minute right here, this 5 minute gap that came and that was delivered from this 1 hour and 15 minute gap, causing it to be sponsored. So that's great, because if sponsored gaps have a higher probability to actually execute on a non-sponsored 5 minute than a non-sponsored 5 minute. So I ended up, instead of taking a 30-second trade, we also got this stop hunt here because there's a 30-second inversion in this leg that I just decided not to take because the 1 minute was a higher time frame and there's no 3 minute or 5 minute inversion. So we got our stop hunt right here. So stop hunt, goody goody goody. Now all I needed was this thing to an inverse coming from a 5 minute sponsor with a stop hunt. Now we got the inversion. So I just entered the trade here because for me personally, if I have a stop hunt with a sponsored gap, I'm not gonna really care about CISD. So I entered the trade on here. Price came down, filled me in. I was gonna go break even over here. Then the next candle we got CISD and we went break even, and then price smash TP. So we ended up making $744. Yeah, good day today. Good way to end off the week. Now on the eval, we only need one more winning day, I think. Yeah, like maybe $600 winning day on Monday. So hopefully we can pass on Monday. If we do, that'll be my first eval pass, and I'll be like super, super happy about that. So I'm definitely going to be posting a lot more on the YouTube channel. I haven't posted in like a while, so I'm going to have to start posting on YouTube too. And go follow my Instagram. My Instagram's in my bio. Please, I need Instagram followers. I only got like 22, bro. But yeah, this is the first proper trading recap video. So thank you so much for watching. Peace.